What's going on, Sagittarius? What is going on? Gonna gonna give it a few more seconds. All right, 30 seconds. What's going on, Sagittarius? Happy full moon. You have a full moon in Sagittarius coming up on the 11th. So let's get into your reading. I am your dope astrologer and tarot reader. And this is a general reading, okay? So take what applies and let the rest fly. So, Sagittarius. Over analyzing your relationships, platonic, business, evaluating the way you react and respond to certain situations between you and another person. I'm a Sagittarius sun. I recently experienced this, y'all. And it did, even though I really feel that I was correct in my feelings, I wonder if I could have handled it a different way, or if I maybe should not have said anything, because I slick wanted a certain outcome, but it didn't happen that way. And I'm like, I just should have said nothing. But you're not gonna play in my face about something. So some of you could be going through something similar, like wondering, over analyzing, overthinking about something that you said, something that you communicated to your partner. Again, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This is also about your seventh house. So, people that you don't like, your known enemies, like y'all don't fool with each other or whatever, you could be thinking about something that you felt like they got away with, or you shouldn't have let something slide or something like that. So, when it comes to your astrology, Sagittarius, it may not be a really good time, or it may be an even more difficult time for you to make an agreement, whether it's an actual contractual agreement, whether it's an agreement that you have with someone that you're seeing romantically, an agreement, you have with someone you do business with. This could also mean some type of work agreement. But you may be over analyzing and just really thinking too hard to even come to a decision or to make a decision. So if you start feeling that way, like if you're confused and you start coming up with all of these scenarios, and what if this happen, or what if they do this to me, and it may not be the time for you to make a decision. Someone may be forcing you to make a decision, and you need time to think, especially if this is, a romantic situation. Let's get into your tarot. I hope you are well, Sagittarius. I hope you are safe. So again, this full moon coming up on the 11th in Sagittarius, it could have you over analyzing and overthinking past communication, past, conversations you had. Did I say the right thing? Maybe I shouldn't have said that, or maybe I should have said it this way. It could be a lot of that. Yeah, more air energy, something that you don't see coming, Sagittarius, is something ending. Okay. Possibly it could be a court case, but no, I feel like this is like a situation that is ending. you're making a decision. Some of you are having a wake-up call over someone that hurt you or something that hurt you. Again, take this how it resonates. Yeah, someone's feelings are hurt. So if your feelings are hurt, Sagittarius, that could be coming to an end. Someone may be making a decision based on how they made you feel. Five of Cups, they hurt you, they disappointed you. Yeah, hurt. Knight of Cups in reverse, hurt, unable to express how you feel, or unrequited love. You had hope. Aquarius energy, water energy is here too. Yeah, you had hope. Something is not entirely over. Let's see what this is about. So, why are you watching? What happened in the recent past? Some type of communication, maybe. Okay. That didn't go anywhere. Communication that wasn't going anywhere. A lot of WID, what are you doing texts, not really making an effort. Sagittarius, your person could be an earth sign, specifically a Virgo. And I feel like, Sagittarius, you are over it. Like, yeah, you reach out. Yeah, we talk, but we ain't talking about nothing. The Page of Pentacles is someone that doesn't have any direction. They don't have a plan. They're just not even really going with the flow. They're not really doing anything. They don't know what to do. This person could be confused, emotional trauma even. Tell me what this Page of Pentacles in reverse did. Page of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't make a decision, or they didn't choose you if they did make a decision. More earth energy. This could also mean they didn't put in any effort. You could have felt like you were putting in all the effort because you got over something. What's this Four of Cups? Definitely someone from the past. Someone could be romanticizing the past, or romanticizing this connection, or this person didn't measure up to who you thought they were. They could have kids. There could have been an issue with kids, the way they treated your kids. Maybe this is not going to resonate for everyone, but I feel like this energy, one of the stories I'm getting from this is you could have been seeing someone and they didn't want to spend money on your kids. Not that you were asking them to take care of your kids, but if we've been dating for a while, how are you going to just bring me over something to eat and not my child, or something like that? Pisces energy. So what's going on right now? Some kind of deception is coming back. Someone could be wondering if they're going to clap back or retaliate. I feel like you or this person they're being methodical. They're planning something out. I feel like someone picked a fight with some of you too. What's this Knight of Pentacles doing? Someone has trust issues due to someone cheating in the past, lying, or they're taking this out on you, or you're taking it out on them, Sagittarius. This person feels that they could, by not entertaining someone, by not being romantic or being emotionally available, they feel like they are protecting themselves, but they're really not. They're cutting themselves off from like real genuine connections. This person may be a little too emotionally immature to realize that. They could be ignoring their intuition about you. What's this Five of Swords about? Pisces is here. Aries is here. Someone is highly motivated due to not trusting their emotional urges. This is your energy. You may be looking at this person's trauma, or you could be tired of wondering what they're thinking, how they feel, because maybe their words and their actions don't align. Some of you spiritually feel a connection with this person, and now you could be, was my intuition wrong about this person? Like, why did I feel so strongly? Like, it could have been a spiritual connection with the two of you. You could have felt like you've known this person before. Some of you are wondering, you know, the way that it ended. The two of you could have ended on not a great note. For some of you, words were exchanged, but you still feel like that can be healed. This is your energy, Sagittarius. And some of you presently, all of these thoughts that I just said are like in your head and you can't make it stop. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Thank you for everyone in the chat and who's watching the live right now. Thank you so much. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? They feel good about you. They look at you as someone that can bring them emotional fulfillment. They don't want to mess things up with you. What else? Why don't they want to... What's this Tower about? Stress. If you're not seeing this person anymore, I wouldn't take it personal. Not that you should ever, because a lot of times the things that people do and say to us really doesn't have anything to do with us. People project all the time. And I'm not saying that that's always the case, but someone rejecting you, I feel like a lot of you could feel like this person, like I said before, I thought we had a connection and things ended, or things are not really going anywhere, and you could be thinking that it's you and it's not, and the cards confirm it. Like, they look at you as someone that they could be happy with. You good. They don't want to mess anything up because they got a lot going on. What is this Ten of Wands? Gemini, Virgo energy. It may be a struggle for them to communicate. It may be a struggle for them to Be emotionally available. Why is this Magician here? Leo energy. This person could be in the spotlight, or they could just be really popular. They may have a lot going on. Like, they could be like, I don't want to. Basically, this person could be like, I'm busy. And maybe you didn't believe it. But I feel like if they are busy, it's like busy from, and I hate to say this, but they got a lot going on. Not necessarily romantically seeing someone else. I don't see that yet. But I just feel like you've had issues with this person before, just not really being emotionally available. And some of you feel like you can try to fix it, or, express, because you because you are a Sagittarius. You may feel like, if this person just talks to me, we can be good. And they don't want to talk. It's a burden for them to communicate. Gemini, Virgo, they don't have to be. This is someone who could, when it comes to their spiritual life, it could be not as strong as yours. Their relationship to God and, whatever deities that you may work with or give honor to, they may not believe in it. They may not go to church. They may not understand like basic Bible verses or something like that. Not for all of you, but that's energy that I'm getting. How does this person feel? Well, they feel Nine of Cups. What's their next action? What's their next action toward Sagittarius? They want to come in from out of the cold. Maybe you haven't talked in a minute. Maybe y'all haven't seen each other in a minute. So in the next couple of weeks, what could possibly happen between Sagittarius and their person, or in this situation? Give me a thumbs up if this has resonated. Card fell on the floor. That's you. Hermit. This is you. Virgo, Sagittarius, more fire energy. So there's definitely like passion here. Someone could be plotting to like come back around, but it may be sexually motivated. What's this Knight of Wands doing? Holding on to something. These nails, y'all. This person still doesn't want to be vulnerable. They're still holding on. This could be like selfish energy. They're worried about getting hurt, losing. Why? Well, we know why. They got issues from the past, but what is this Four of Pentacles for? Sexually motivated. They still don't have a plan, even if in the back of their mind with the Knight of Pentacles, someone is coming towards you, but they're being really methodical. They're planning it out. And it's like the first level of their plan is, I just want to get back into your good graces. Like, I don't really have a plan. This is Mars energy. So it's very passionate. And don't get me wrong, this person isn't coming into your life just to have sex, but they're still very attracted to you. So it's like, yeah, he handsome, he look good, let me reach out to him, or she's pretty, and you know, let me reach out to her. They're not gonna have like a game plan the first day they reach out to you, so don't expect that. This is like very casual. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse, it does indicate some makeup sex here. You make love to this person. Y'all will, you know, y'all make love. What's this Hermit? And there's also tension here, because with these two cards, the Hermit and the Knight of Wands in reverse, this is creating tension. Like, this person could approach you like the two of you have talked every day, but you haven't heard from this person in months. And that could create some tension. What's this Hermit about? Yeah, they want something else with you. They do want some type of elevated level of commitment. And it's in the back of their mind. Again, they're plotting. They're trying to just, they have a plan. Let me get back into her or his good graces and let me work my plan. I don't feel like it's malicious, because the way that they feel is the Nine of Cups. You two may not be on the best terms, but it's, y'all don't hate each other. For some of you, you could, but even still, this person doesn't want to make things worse or mess anything up. And so they're like really thinking this out. So again, when you hear from this person, don't ask them, so what are we doing? Because they don't know. They're working their plan, you know. And they don't want to mess anything up. All right. So Sagittarius, that is your reading. Again, if you want a personal reading, that information is in the description box. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one.